is Arsenal against Chelsea, the second coming of Romelu Lukaku. That game starts at 4. Both those are on Sky Sports Premier League. Yeah, plenty to talk about in this game. We'll get analysis shortly from James McFadden and Marvin Bartley. Our viewers on Sky Sports Main Event will leave us at this point. Our coverage, though, will continue on Sky Sports Football after the break. We'll see you shortly.
Sky Sports Main Event. Feel it all.
What do we think? Yeah? That's it. Ready?
That's fantastic teamwork.
I like this.
A job well done. Screwfix, official partner of Sky Sports Football.
Just like our skin, our hair changes over time. So Pantene created the Hair Biology Collection to help control oiliness, fight unruliness, boost volume, and reduce yellow tones. With rosewater, hyaluronic acid, lotus flower, and jojoba oil for a lifetime of great hair. This is our nothing can stop us hair. Pantene, the power of hair.
Father. Son. Carefree. Hopeless romantic. Best friend. In a word, you. Hybrid by nature, all new Renault Arcana for $249 a month with 0% APR.
Do your degree with Arden University. It's all online. You study from home, around your job, over breakfast, in your comfies. It's dressed up, dressed down, dressing gown. It's study on your terms. It's for family, the future, the perfect job. A new career, new pay. It's your degree, your way. It's not just an online degree, it's an Arden degree. Find out more at arden.ac.uk.
What if there's a better way to buy your next car? Just visit Kazoo and pick out one you love from thousands. All our cars pass a 300-point inspection and are carefully reconditioned. You can either collect it from us or have it delivered to your door at a time that suits you. And every car comes with a 7-day money-back guarantee, so you've got a whole week to make sure you love it. Can you buy a car that's guaranteed to leave you happy? Kazoo, yeah you can.
Switch up your double quarter pounder with cheese to the new double barbecue quarter pounder with cheese. The iconic taste, now with smoky barbecue sauce.
Why are you weird?
I'm not weird.
Really? You march to the beat of your own drum.
The Icava DI Major.
We've got a clean slate, fresh start.
It's great to see you boys reunited.
Are they sex shop handcuffs? What's your point?
My AI's failing.
Well, you said you'd fix him.
I said I could. Didn't say I would.
Jump!
You're the only way of telling their story.
We knew what we were showing the world was significant.
This is the third time it's happened since we've been here.
Their message to us, get ready.
Totally unprecedented.
Things are moving so quickly. I feel so much better.
This is Sky News.
Sky Cinema. With so many amazing movies this summer, you're sure to find something for the whole family.
We're saved! Isn't this place great?
Yeah! We're alive! This is fun!
The fate of K9.
Let's do this!
It's in your paws!
Tinkerbell was born for you. Please, come with me.
We're here to celebrate the millions!
Enjoy a fantastic range of movies for the whole family on Sky Cinema.
This season, with over 400 live games, witness all the action.
Absolutely phenomenal! What a stunning save that is!
What's he got up his sleeve here?
Oh, yeah! That is absolutely wonderful!
Over 400 live games across 4 leagues, all in one place, live on Sky Sports.
Sky Cinema just gets better and better.
That guy gets it. I like that guy.
With the bucket loads of brilliant movies you expect from Sky Cinema.
Diana, the world needs you.
Along with 20% off Sky Store rentals.
Is your name Peter Rabbit?
That depends who's asking.
And the home of new and exclusive Sky original films.
We have a chance to rescue our species from extinction. Okie doke, we're done here.
Get more from Sky Cinema this summer.
In dark times for us all, they have re-emerged as by far football's brightest light. A Premier League season like no other, and Manchester City are the champions.
Hello?
Where are you?
At the bus stop.
Oh, you can see me?
Yes, we see you waving.
No, where are you? Seriously?
Literally right in front of you.
Have a look. Front of me.
Renault E-Tech hybrid and electric range, reuniting fans with the Premier League on Sky Sports.
But ahead of the kick-off to the season here, observing the anti-discrimination message. And so the first home game of the new season is underway for Southampton. Defeated in their opening match, which started promisingly, although promising starts that led to eventual defeats was a bit of a recurring theme last year, a habit they'll look to stamp out this.
Yeah, certainly Southampton looking for a good start here to set the tempo. That high-energy pressing game that they are so good at when they're really at it. That's got to be a big part of their performance this afternoon.
James Ward-Prowse beat David De Gea with a free kick in the fixture here last season when they were 2-0 up and eventually lost 3-2. Maybe the angle and the distance against a direct effort this time. Although you're never quite sure with Ward-Prowse. He does go for goal and he has De Gea scrambling across, but this time the goalkeeper is equal to it.
Well, he was. Thought he made maybe a bit of a meal of this, De Gea. Thought he could have maybe moved his feet a bit quicker and caught it, but it's a cheeky effort. It's on target.
It was in dealing with the Ward-Prowse free kick that he conceded that De Gea got injured here last season and ended up not coming out for the second half. I'm always fearful, whatever the set piece, when James Ward-Prowse is involved, looking to direct one in towards the goalkeeper that time, but he got it just wrong. Well, they've had loyalty shown to them in the past by the likes of Matt Le Tissier, but in this day and age you are always fearing the worst when your star players are linked elsewhere. Ward-Prowse, though, has stuck to his roots. Player who's been here, I think, from the age of about 8. Here's Lindelof.
Mason Greenwood is starting on the right-hand side. Martial through the middle.
Lindelof there was looking for Martial. Kind of direct route that brought a goal for Bruno Fernandes, the hat-trick goal that he scored last week against Leeds. There's Shaw coming under pressure from Walcott. Sharp that from Armstrong, giving Maguire no time at all to settle.
Yeah, they picked the moments, don't they, Southampton, to go and close down that ball and close it down quickly. It was a heavy touch from Harry Maguire that Armstrong pounced on here. And that'll lift the team and lift the crowd.
Already another corner for Southampton in the opening 3 minutes. And Ward-Prowse hoping for a better delivery this time around. Curls it out, beats Romeo, beats Salisu. More appeals for a tangle there that involved the Manchester United player Fred, but everything will be appealed for loudly with the crowd's back. Pogba here looking to set Greenwood on his way. Perraud, one of the new fullbacks, aiming to keep him under control. And here's Aaron Wan-Bissaka to Fred. Back comes Armstrong, who's certainly shown himself a determined customer when Southampton don't have the ball. Here's Theo Walcott. Long ball forward from Jack Stevens. Maguire underneath it. Livramento battling to try and win it back. It was Pogba who ultimately did. Gineppo just stealing it.
It's a big task on for this back four of Southampton's. A new look rear guard. You wonder from the outside, why isn't he putting Bednarek in, who was a mainstay last season? Why isn't Walker-Peters playing, who was one of their better performers, I thought? Hasenhüttl looking at it differently. Fitness, of course, comes into it. Everybody's at different levels at this early stage.
Well, it was against Manchester United last season that Bednarek had such a difficult game. An own goal, a penalty conceded, and a red card that was ultimately rescinded in the 9-0. Walcott's cross just deflecting back into the path of David De Gea. Here's Maguire. Now Lindelof. This is Shaw. Now Nemanja Matic, who did start a game at the end of last season, although places in the starting lineup were hard to come by for him. Shaw. Taken down by Oriol Romeo.
Yeah, such a good season he enjoyed, didn't he? Luke Shaw last time out. I'll be hoping to replicate that this time.
Great friend of James Ward-Prowse. Came to Southampton at around the same time as he did, Luke Shaw, but he was one of those who ended up going away to pursue his ambitions.
Yeah, Perraud was the new left-back in with the challenge on Fred. Trying to nick the ball down the side. Trying to acclimatise to this level of football too.
Well, it was Bruno Fernandes who was on the end of everything on the opening day. Maybe he can be involved in the setup of something here with this free kick in towards Maguire, who misses it, and it's off the top of the bar, and Martial tries to get it over the line. It's cleared by Salisu. An extraordinary scramble.
Well, how has that not gone in? Lindelof with the initial chance at the near post. A bit of heroic defending here, a little bit of luck as well. It was a beautifully delivered ball. No question, Lindelof just misses it, and then a couple at the far post too. But it's Salisu, and you can see it's not over the line. Just getting each other's way, don't they, at the back stick. Martial just doesn't get enough on the header. Skin of their teeth stuff here from Southampton.
Well, they held firm. Here's Matic. Now Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. And Mason Greenwood with the drive that's wide.
Well, Southampton just need to settle themselves down. They were so good, so efficient at set pieces at both ends of the pitch last season, but of course Vestergaard was a big part of that as a dominant figure in the middle of that defence. They didn't look too dominant there.
Yes, they've lost Vestergaard, they've lost Ryan Bertrand from that defensive structure that they had last year. They are very much in the process of rebuilding Southampton.
Yeah, he said this week, didn't he, Hasenhüttl, that they will be in the market for another centre-half. Got to replace Vestergaard.
Manchester United, of course, have a wealth of options in that area now.
He just looks classy, sat there watching the match.
There's an area that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was keen to address. Around £114 million spent looking to strengthen their squad, but for all the wealth of that talent, they're being kept waiting. Jadon Sancho on the bench too today, as he was last week when he did get some game time. Here's Stevens, Salisu, and now Perrault. On by Armstrong. In comes Livramento. Bruno Fernandes. Lindelof. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes with Gineppo at his back. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Luke Shaw. Martial knocked down by James Ward-Prowse. Martial did score in a midweek friendly that Manchester United played. They beat Burnley in a behind-closed-doors match just to add a little bit to a disrupted pre-season, to build up the fitness of one or two players.
Yeah, I think Sancho, it's another one for him, wasn't it? But Southampton got to do better from this free kick. Similar position on the opposite side.
Shaw to deliver this one against his former club. Delivery again, and it got through to Pogba.
Well, Salisu's got himself in the way again, I think. Pogba struck this really well. And again, looking less than sure of themselves. Southampton being asked to defend. Salisu just sticks out a leg.
McCarthy reaches that one. Matic underneath. And here's Pogba, who gets the free kick from the challenge of Oriol Romeu. Pogba's 4 assists last week, matching what Harry Kane achieved here in Southampton's opening game of last year when they took the lead and Spurs destroyed them through that combination of Kane and Son.
Southampton certainly not helping themselves, conceding these free kicks.
Well, it's been last-ditch defending from Mohamed Salisu that's kept Manchester United at bay from these situations so far. And the 2 previous takers both over this one, Fernandes and Shaw. It is Shaw, it's Pogba, and he couldn't keep the header down.
Should have kept it down. He knows it. We all know it. It only seems a matter of time before United get the first goal here, because they get into these crosses first, they're causing problems, and Southampton at 6s and 7s at the moment, just not attacking the ball, not being aggressive enough.
Last January when Paul Pogba last scored in the Premier League. Much like Southampton had issues giving leads away, Manchester United frequently on the road last year were forced into situations where they were coming from behind. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made the point that they can't start matches slowly this year in the way they did last, especially with the fans back. Here's Anthony Martial. Stevens held him up. Clipped back in towards him, though, by Bruno Fernandes, and he couldn't bring it under control.
Well, some glorious play from Paul Pogba there. Stroke with the outside of his right foot. An absolute beauty.
Well, Harry Kane on the bench for Spurs today in their match against Wolves, but without him starting, they've still got the lead. Dele Alli from the penalty spot in the 9th minute, and the highlights of that match will be available on the app at full time. And speculation about Kane overshadowing the fact that it's Nuno's prompt return to Molineux there. Here's Romain Perraud, and now Moussa Djenepo, who's a backup option at left back if Southampton need him. They're a bit short there as things stand.
It's not been easy for the home side to get any decent possession in United's half.
Given away by Salisu. Here's Fred. Pogba just waited for it to come to him, and Livramento stole in.
Yeah, great stuff from the young right back, that. Certainly coming to Salisu's aid there with that loose pass.
He's only 18 years of age, Livramento, a player they brought in from Chelsea's academy, where he was player of the year, but he's already forged his way in ahead of Kyle Walker-Peters. Here's Maguire. Wan-Bissaka. Here's Harry Maguire. Wan-Bissaka. A real breakdown there between Fred and Aaron Wan-Bissaka to give possession to Southampton so cheaply.
Well, the away team well on top. Southampton be thankful that they've still got that clean sheet.
Adams taking a tumble over Matic. Ward-Prowse gets on with the free kick and finds Moussa Djenepo. Perraud continued the run ahead of him to stay on side, though, to check that run. Shaw almost showing too much of it to Theo Walcott. Walcott's a player like Shaw who moved away to fulfill his ambitions, but ended up back at his old stamping ground. Pogba got away with that one. Salisu, here's Adams. Hooked forward by Romeo. Adams. Struggling to knit anything together in that final third at the moment, Southampton. They haven't won the opening Premier League match here since they got promoted back in 2012, Southampton. In fact, the last time they did it, back in 2004 against Blackburn, their manager, Paul Sturrock, got sacked 3 days later, and they ended up that season being relegated. Here's Pogba. Salisu.
It's just been a bit nervy from Southampton, yet to settle. That opening day defeat obviously didn't help. Just trying to find their identity again, having lost a couple of key men.
Shaw beating Livramento to that one. Driving it on in the end, but the flag was up against Martial. Tangle involving Pogba when the flag had long since been raised.
Well, he's enjoying life at the moment in a United shirt, and this earlier pass I mentioned, this is why he got 4 assists against Leeds. It's an absolute beauty into Martial, perfectly weighted. Does make the game look incredibly easy at times, Paul Pogba.
Final year of his Manchester United contract, Paul Pogba. Feeling that United are now seeing the real Pogba. Fernandes. This is Greenwood. Fernandes with a first-time cross that's cleared away as far as Bruno Fernandes again, and here's Wan-Bissaka. There's Bruno Fernandes, who started the comeback here last year after what had been a desperate first half for United. Here's Pogba. Salisu in the way once more, which has been the story of Southampton's first half defensively.
Yeah, it has. At times United knocking the ball about with a lot of confidence.
An unusual clearance from Moussa Djenepo. Had a feeling of anywhere will do about it. The sanitised multi-ball system from last year is no longer in operation. Greenwood retrieving this one to take this corner kick. And McCarthy had to come from behind Paul Pogba to make sure that corner was his.
Yeah, I think taking charge, having seen his defenders fail to do exactly that from some of those crosses.
Greenwood has gone down and stayed down, but very Pawson has overlooked that for now as Southampton continue to build.
He's holding his face, Greenwood.
And because it's a head injury, Craig Pawson stopped it. Jack Stevens is fuming at that. He's holding his chin.
Yeah, I mean, he's okay, but it's a difficult one for the ref, isn't it, if he is holding his face? He doesn't know how bad it is. It's the elbow of Djenepo, catches him. Yeah, and I mean, he would have felt that, Greenwood.
Nothing sinister in it, but it was one that he felt, Mason Greenwood. And Jack Stevens has probably overstepped the mark in what he said to the referee, but the ref has taken the diplomatic route of talking to him and his captain. Stevens annoyed that his side had been disadvantaged, and maybe Craig Pawson will now feel the disadvantage of the crowd being back, because he'll be very much the villain after that.
Yeah, I think they just got to regain their composure. I mean, we saw Gineppo slashing at the ball, giving away a corner when he didn't have to.
Here's Wan-Bissaka. In steps Oriol Romeu. Fernandes. Greenwood trying to tease his way past James Ward-Prowse. It's cut back by Fernandes. Fred. There might have been uncertain as to whether he was onside anyway.
Yeah, dangerous moments though when United grab hold of the ball on the counter-attack. They get plenty of men in support quickly.
Well, even without the fans, it's a remarkable run that Manchester United have been on away from home, unbeaten in their last 26 Premier League away matches, and avoid defeat today, and they'll equal the record of the Arsenal's Invincibles team from back in 2004. And Sir Alex Ferguson watching on today as Manchester United sport for the first time their third kit, and he's probably smiling because it's not grey.
I do like this kit actually. I didn't like the warm-up tops, but this is a nice one.
Back from Lindelof. It's Fred. And Lindelof a bit of a problem with Gineppo closing in. Perro is fouled by Bruno Fernandes. He doesn't see it that way.
Fernandes thinking he's just poked the ball away. Didn't get much of it, if he got anything at all there.
Well, it looks an even less likely angle for Ward-Prowse to have a go directly, but I thought that the last time against David De Gea, and he still had the goalkeeper shuffling across to deal with it. Or is he going to look to set somebody else up on this occasion? To curl one in, it's Fernandes, who's given away the free kick, who deals with it. Here's Livramento, looking positive, and then running into Nemanja Matic. Not much that Matic could have done to get out of the way. Here's Greenwood. Stevens. Misplaced.
Yeah, Livramento got back really quickly there, covered the ground having lost the ball. He's clearly a talent.
Familiar strains of the Southampton theme ringing around here as they win it back. And here's Moussa Gineppo. Armstrong! There's Lively.
Yeah, never needs a second invitation to shoot. Adam Armstrong, you look at his stats, they'll tell you that. Gets his shot away at every opportunity. He hasn't had too many chances to do this so far. So he wasn't going to turn it down.
Similar in stature to the man he's replaced, Danny Ings.
Yeah, got quick feet, hasn't he? The same, similar style.
He's had one previous crack at the Premier League, which didn't work out with Newcastle. Here's Salisu winning it from Mason Greenwood. Now Perrault. Gineppo, this is promising for Southampton. Teasing his way past Matic and taking a tumble. Although no one really convinced that that would lead to anything. Romeo. Stevens.
Well, if the challenge was just to stay in the game first half an hour, Southampton have managed that, just about managed it. And now hoping for a bit more possession, a bit more attacking.
Armstrong with a touch. Gineppo had just moved on ahead. Romeo to Armstrong again. Starting to wield a greater influence on the game with the ball. Ward-Prowse. Finding space here, Livramento. Walcott with the touch back. Adams left to press, and Livramento following up with the second press. And then Stevens getting involved and winning it back as well for Gineppo. Armstrong with the flick. It's Shea Adams. It's a goal! It may not be the strongest shot, but it's effective nonetheless. And Southampton in their first home game of this Premier League season are very much off and running.
Well, Bruno Fernandes was furious over on the far side. He thought he'd been fouled. It appeared to be a bit of a swinger from Che Adams on his left foot. I don't know whether it's got a little deflection on the way. That is the challenge that Fernandes thought should have been pulled up. But no, have been let go more this season. No, there was a deflection of Fed, a vital one. But Southampton, they have been well under the cosh in this first half, but somehow find themselves ahead in this game. No chance for De Gea after that deflection.
Well, he'll be laying claim to the goal, Shea Adams. Bruno Fernandes had plenty to say, I think, about the Stevens challenge in the build-up, and that's earned him a yellow card. And yet again, at St Mary's, Manchester United put in a position where they're going to have to come from behind.
Of course, on the flip side, Southampton have found themselves ahead on so many occasions and not ended up winning matches.
His team came back to win a few last year.
Well, he'll think his side should already have been a goal or two ahead.
Here's Matic.